All the information shared in this video is available on the public platform. Nothing is discussed here which may breach the confidentiality of our armed forces. Defense Detective respects our defense forces and works only on the information that is available for public use.
The US has imposed sanctions on 3 China-based companies and 1 from Belarus for supplying missile-applicable items for Pakistan's ballistic missile program, including its long-range missile program, the State Department has said. The name of the companies are 11 and Longde Technology Development, Tianjin Creative Source International Trade and Grandpect Co. Ltd. from China and Minsk Wheel Tractor Plant from Belarus. These entities have engaged in activities or transactions that have materially contributed to, or pose a risk of materially contributing to, the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction or their means of delivery, including any efforts to manufacture, acquire, possess, develop, transport, transfer or use such items, by Pakistan, State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller said on Friday. A. Miller said the US is committed to strengthening the global non-proliferation regime by taking action to disrupt procurement networks supporting proliferation activities of concern. China, an all-weather ally of Pakistan, has been the main supplier of arms and defense equipment to Islamabad's military modernization program. Minsk Wheel Tractor Plant supplied special vehicle chassis to Pakistan's long-range ballistic missile program. In the statement, the U.S. Department of State stated, PRC-based Tianjin Creative Source International Trade Co. Ltd. has supplied missile-related equipment to Pakistan's long-range ballistic missile program, including stir welding equipment, which the United States assesses can be used to manufacture propellant tanks used in space launch vehicles, and a linear accelerator system, which the United States assesses can be used in the inspection of solid rocket motors. Such chassis are used as launch support equipment for ballistic missiles by Pakistan's National Development Complex, NDC, which is responsible for the development of Missile Technology Control Regime Category, MTCR, ballistic missiles, according to a State Department fact sheet. 11 and Longde Technology Development Company Limited supplied missile-related equipment, including a filament winding machine, to Pakistan's long-range ballistic missile program that we assess was destined for NDC. Filament winding machines can be used to produce rocket motor cases. Tianjin Creative Source International Trade Co. Ltd. supplied missile-related equipment to Pakistan's long-range ballistic missile program, including stir welding equipment, which the United States assesses can be used to manufacture propellant tanks used in space launch vehicles, and a linear accelerator system, which the United States assesses can be used in the inspection of solid rocket motors. Tianjin Creative's procurements were likely destined for Pakistan's Space and Upper Atmosphere Research Commission, SUPARCO, which develops and produces Pakistan's MTCR category I ballistic missiles. Grandpect Company worked with Pakistan's SUPARCO to supply equipment for testing large-diameter rocket motors. In addition, Grandpect Co. Limited also worked to supply equipment for testing large-diameter rocket motors to Pakistan's NDC.